Kanye West has always been known for his boundary-pushing creativity, and his latest move is no exception. In a recent development, West has teased new footage that reportedly Clive Davis, the legendary music executive, warned him against leaking. This revelation has sparked intense curiosity among fans and industry insiders alike, igniting speculation about what the footage might contain and why Davis advised against its release. As anticipation mounts, the enigmatic rapper and producer continued to keep the music world on its toes with his unorthodox yet undeniably compelling artistic vision. If you've ever wondered about the origins of Diddy's controversial reputation and the shady tales surrounding him, there might finally be some clarity emerging. Kanye West has recently dropped a bombshell that could shed light on this long-standing mystery. Word on the street suggests that Clive Davis, a prominent figure in the music industry, could potentially be the mastermind behind Diddy's notorious behavior. Rumors abound that Davis mentored Diddy in the art of manipulation, instructing him on how to exploit individuals for their talents and resources, only to discard them when they're no longer useful or profitable. If these whispers are to be believed, Davis could be even more sinister than Diddy himself, which is quite a statement given the litany of accusations against the rap mogul. Clive Davis commands significant authority within the music industry, recognized as one of its foremost influential figures. His legacy speaks volumes, particularly with the launch of Arista Records, where he adeptly curated a roster featuring numerous prominent black artists. Davis's signings were nothing short of impressive, encompassing talents such as Patti Smith, The Outlaws, Eric Carmen, Exposé, Ace of Base, Air Supply, Dionne Warwick, Ray Parker and Radio, Aretha Franklin, and Alicia Keys. While Davis played a crucial role in providing Puffy with the platform to establish Bad Boy Records, his crowning achievement was undoubtedly the discovery and nurturing of Whitney Houston's extraordinary talent. Let's delve into the enduring conspiracy theories surrounding the untimely demise of Whitney Houston. Kanye West recently addressed the notion that Hollywood elites sometimes orchestrate celebrity deaths to make them appear as suicides, sparking renewed interest in this speculation. Now, fans are drawing parallels between Kanye's words and Whitney's tragic passing, suggesting that her death may have been staged to mimic self-inflicted circumstances. Just hours after Whitney was found in her hotel room bathtub, her longtime mentor Clive Davis hosted a pre-Grammy party in the same hotel, allegedly aware that Whitney's body remained in the building. It's been 11 years since Whitney Houston, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, singers of all time, passed away, yet her fans still yearn for the truth about her death to surface one day. Among the myriad conspiracy theories surrounding Whitney's final days, perhaps the most prevalent implicates her mentor and record producer, Clive Davis. Following Kanye West's recent revelations about the dark underbelly of the music industry and claims of Hollywood executives profiting from celebrity trauma, discussions surrounding Clive Davis's infamous 2012 pre-Grammy party have been reignited. Many fans speculate that Davis may have played a role in Whitney's untimely demise, adding further intrigue to an already mysterious chapter in music history. The tragic events unfolded on February 11, 2012, just one day prior to the scheduled Grammy Awards. On that fateful day, amidst the buzz of anticipation for the Grammys, music industry luminaries convened in Los Angeles, with Whitney Houston, accompanied by her loved ones, checking into the Beverly Hilton Hotel. A customary ritual preceding the Grammys was Clive Davis, Houston's esteemed mentor, hosting a pre-Grammy party. As preparations for the evening's festivities commenced, Houston's assistant, Mary Jones, carefully laid out her dress on the bed before briefly stepping out of the room. What occurred during this short absence, leading to the shocking discovery of Houston unconscious and submerged face down in a water-filled bathtub upon Jones's return, remained shrouded in mystery until insights were provided by the coroner's report. Tragically, Houston was pronounced dead at the scene at 3:55 p.m. on the same day, leaving a profound void in the world of music and beyond. Ray Watson, Whitney Houston's longtime protector, has broken his silence, recounting the harrowing moment he discovered her lifeless form in a hotel bathtub. Emotionally, Watson shared his experience ahead of the poignant 10th anniversary of the star's passing. Whitney, aged 48, tragically drowned in Los Angeles on February 11, 2012, casting a shadow over the eve of the Grammys. Breaking his silence, Ray, 70, told the Sunday Mirror, "I saw Whitney in the bathtub and I panicked. I couldn't tell if she was alive or dead. I got her out of the water and tried to revive her. Then it was all crazy. It was the worst thing that has ever happened in my life. I never will forget it. Never." Ray says, "Sometimes when I thought she was on drugs, I would guess by her appearance. I just watched to see if she was okay. I would watch her closer." Amanda Holden goes braless, as she looks gorgeous in thigh-split dress. Mystery voicemail on Scotland Yard phone blew Madeleine McCann, case wide open, by Taboola. "But I never saw her do drugs. I never talked to her about drugs, and she never did drugs in front of me out of respect. We never talked about it, and I let it go." During the investigation, authorities uncovered an open champagne bottle and a spoon containing a white crystal-like substance in close proximity to Whitney Houston. Additionally, a cocktail of medications, including an antidepressant, muscle relaxant, and allergy medication, was detected in her system during the autopsy. "My last encounter with Whitney was like 48 hours before her death," Davis revealed. "She was in great shape, I gotta tell you. She showed me how all the nicotine from her smoking had been removed. Rescheduled a recording for August that was in February. She had just come from her movie that she had been in." Initially, the cause of Whitney Houston's death remained elusive, with local police stating no obvious signs of intent. However, following an autopsy and toxicology tests conducted by the LA County Coroner's Office, it was concluded that Whitney's passing resulted from drowning, compounded by the effects of heart disease and substance abuse. Although the autopsy report noted external trauma on Whitney's body, the coroner ruled out foul play. Despite these findings, Whitney's fans couldn't shake a sense of suspicion, especially when it was revealed that Clive Davis proceeded with his pre-Grammy party at the Beverly Hilton after learning of Whitney's demise. The situation sparked intense speculation, particularly given the juxtaposition of Houston's passing and the festivities below. Some found it unsettling that while Whitney had passed away, her mentor and other celebrities were seemingly unaffected, dancing and enjoying themselves. Clive Davis defended his decision, stating it was a tribute to Whitney, as he believed she would have wanted it, and emphasized that Whitney's family hadn't requested the party's cancellation. "I called her family. I said, 'Look, this was her favorite party. We have to celebrate her,'" Davis reminisced. "We've got to not only celebrate her life, but also provide a peaceful haven for the mourners to be together and not feel alone. We agreed to go on and celebrate her life and her unique talent with the music that she loves so much." Amidst the scrutiny of Houston's personal life, explored in various films, documentaries, and biopics before and after her death, her musical brilliance and soul-stirring voice remained undiminished. However, several of Whitney's friends and family members have since voiced their disapproval of Clive's decision to host the party at the same hotel where she tragically passed away just hours earlier. In particular, Whitney's longtime friend Chaka Khan described Clive's choice as insanity, asserting that it went against what Whitney would have truly desired. Chaka Khan also criticized Clive for suggesting that the party was a tribute to Whitney, arguing that it made no sense for someone who supposedly loved and cared about her to be able to celebrate mere hours after her passing. Additionally, there have been speculations surrounding the circumstances of Whitney's death, with some suggesting that she may have been subjected to physical harm prior to her demise. While the official autopsy report did not mention any signs of foul play, various industry insiders, including Jaguar Wright, have alleged that Whitney's family observed signs of physical trauma on her body.
They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up.
Adding to the intrigue, a recently resurfaced clip on social media depicts a moment just 2 days before Whitney's tragic passing. In the video, she unexpectedly interrupts an interview between Brandy and Clive Davis, handing Brandy a secret note. The contents of the note remain a mystery, fueling speculation that it may have been a warning to Brandy about Clive. However, the true contents of the note remain unknown, adding another layer of mystery to the already complex narrative surrounding Whitney's final days. Clive Davis, on one end of the spectrum, is revered as a highly accomplished producer. Renowned for nurturing a diverse range of artists and crafting musical masterpieces, Davis has left an indelible mark on the industry. His innovative practices and enduring legacy firmly establish him as a pivotal figure in shaping the modern music landscape.
Consistent with what you're writing about, you could go from one side of the stage to the other.
However, amidst the accolades, there exists a contrasting perception of Clive Davis. Some voices offer a more complex and contentious portrayal, hinting at a darker facet of his character. Critics present him as one of the industry's pioneering gay gatekeepers, purportedly exercising influence through manipulation and calculated maneuvers. These assertions depict him as a strategic figure, operating in the shadows and orchestrating actions that transcend the public sphere, painting him as a calculated and manipulative operator.
He needed her back, but he needed her back and under his control.
In the multifaceted landscape of the music industry, Clive Davis assumes a dual identity, celebrated as a legendary figure while simultaneously shrouded in speculative murmurs. This juxtaposition encapsulates the intricate dynamics of the entertainment realm. Davis's purported mentorship of Diddy further adds to the enigmatic aura surrounding his persona.
Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
While Clive has garnered acclaim for his musical productions, he now stands amidst discussions regarding his romantic life. Following 2 marriages and divorces, Clive embarked on a journey of self-discovery, openly exploring the possibility of his attraction to men as well.
That I opened myself up after the failure of my second marriage, having read something about bisexuality.
During this period of self-reflection, Clive came to the realization that his sexual orientation was not exclusively heterosexual, signifying a significant departure from the convictions he held during the first 5 decades of his life.
Open myself up to the possibility of a relationship based on the person and not on...
In his published book, The Soundtrack of My Life, Davis recounts that his first experience of engaging in a same-sex encounter took place during the Studio 54 Inches era, a period when he was married to his second spouse, Janet Adelberg. On this night, after imbibing enough A, I was open to responding to his S overtures, Davis wrote. Was I nervous? Absolutely. Did the heavens open up? No, but it was satisfying. The experience prompted a period of soul-searching and self-analysis. Following his separation from Adelberg in 1985, Davis entered into relationships with partners of diverse genders. Since 1990, he has been engaged in 2 lasting relationships, both with male partners. You don't have to be only one thing or another, Davis remarked in an interview with U.S. chat show host Katie Couric. I opened myself up to the possibility that I could have a relationship with a man as well as the 2 that I had with a woman. In another chat with Nightline, Davis complained that BS is maligned and misunderstood. For over 50 years, I never had S with a male, he said. It wasn't repressed. I had very good S relationships with women. Clive said that he is not ashamed of his S orientation. He said, but I never stopped being attracted to women. Bi S is misunderstood. The adage is that you're either straight or gay or lying, but that's not my experience. To call me anything other than bi S would be inaccurate. However, discussions surrounding his infamous parties, purportedly characterized by the open use of various substances and the presence of Whitney's deceased body, also raise questions about his potential involvement in her death, or at least the possibility that he may have introduced her to such substances. Moreover, given that he was reportedly the last person Whitney met before her demise, further speculation surrounds his connection to the events leading up to her passing. One fan wrote, Clive Davis needs to be exposed and held accountable for any criminal activities he had committed all these years. Another fan wrote, the difference between Clive and Diddy is that Clive is he main piece on the chessboard. He's the true mastermind behind all this crap. Clive's archive is never ending. Look at all of the careers he mentored. He just jumped his game because he was getting older. So then he decided to put other pegs on the board, and he's been secretly pitting the entertainers against one another. This is called conquer and divide. Another one added, Clive Davis has a lot of blood on his hands, SMH. During an NBC interview promoting her book, A Song for You, My Life with Whitney Houston, Houston's closest friend, who also alleges to have been her romantic partner, revealed details about the Grammy winner's history of substance use. Houston's tragic passing in 2012 was attributed in part to substance abuse, as noted in the coroner's report. Paraphernalia associated with substance use, such as a small spoon with a white crystal-like substance in it and a rolled-up piece of white paper, was discovered at the scene. When asked by Craig Melvin when she realized Houston had a problem, Crawford responded, "I would remind Whitney that, now you know we said doing coke couldn't go where we're going and we're already there, so we shouldn't be doing it. However, I'd noticed that she would go ahead and do it." Crawford continued, "She was having difficulty stopping." Speculation surrounding Diddy and Clive Davis's potential involvement in Whitney Houston's death gained momentum when Clive himself admitted to being the only one with Houston in her final moments. Clive Davis holds immense power within the music industry, standing as one of its most influential figures. His track record is remarkable, particularly with the launch of Arista Records, where he successfully signed numerous major black acts. The list of artists he brought on board is impressive, including Patti Smith, The Outlaws, Eric Carmen, Exposé, Ace of Base, Air Supply, Dionne Warwick, Ray Parker Jr., and Radio, Aretha Franklin and Alicia Keys. Davis played a pivotal role in giving Puffy his initial opportunity to establish Bad Boy Records, but his greatest success came when he discovered Whitney Houston. There are rumors of Davis mentoring Diddy. P. Diddy and Clive Davis share a long-standing relationship dating back to the era of Tupac Shakur. Even prior to receiving the Grammy Salute 2020 to Icons Award, Sean Diddy Combs openly criticized the Recording Academy during the pre-Grammy Gala. This event, hosted by Clive Davis and the Academy, is renowned in the industry. The evening featured captivating performances by Beck, Brandi Carlile, Cyndi Lauper, Miguel, Santana, Faith Evans, and Lil' Kim. Amid Davis's acknowledgments to luminaries such as Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Cardi B, Dua Lipa, Janet Jackson, Ozzy Osbourne, Nancy Pelosi, and others seated in the star-studded audience, the atmosphere was charged with multiple standing ovations. However, the deeper layers of this narrative unfold through the insights shared by Jaguar Wright. In her candid interview, where she openly criticized various members of the Hollywood elite for their questionable and occult practices, Jaguar Wright made a startling revelation. She claimed that Diddy is entangled in transactions involving leverage or compromise for Hollywood elites. At first glance, this assertion may appear substantial and potentially exaggerated to some. During her interview with Real Life Production, Jaguar Wright made serious allegations against Diddy, accusing him of involvement in secretive transactions for Hollywood elites. She claimed that he hosted unconventional parties where substances and money were exchanged and purportedly orchestrated harm against those attempting to expose him. These accusations carry considerable weight, especially considering they are directed at someone as affluent and influential as Diddy. Making such statements involves significant risk, akin to placing a target on one's back. Nonetheless, both Jaguar Wright and Bobby appear undeterred or unconcerned about potential repercussions. This boldness may stem from their conviction that their allegations against Diddy are grounded in truth. As speculation swirls and anticipation mounts, Kanye West's decision to showcase the footage despite Clive Davis's warning adds yet another layer of intrigue to the dynamic landscape of the music industry. Whether this move will lead to further revelations or stir up controversy remains to be seen. Yet one thing is certain: the intersection of creativity, power, and secrecy continues to captivate both fans and industry insiders alike, shaping the ongoing narrative of Kanye West's enigmatic journey in the world of music. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.